I am now starting the recording. So the slide is visible to you?
Yes, sir.
See, this is the last part, this non-concurrent coplanar force system we are doing. Moment we have already studied, couple we also know that very well. Two equal and opposite forces like that, I can just give you a simple example if you not aware, because we are not solving that solve the problem of beam. A couple is like that. This is one force and this is the second force here. So two equal and opposite forces, this force F and this force is F, and let us say distance between these two forces S X. So this forms constitutes a couple, two equal and opposite forces. So moment of this couple will be F into X. So it has a rotational tendency from this point, so it will rotate in the clockwise direction. So sense is like that clockwise. You can see when the sense is clockwise, so we can say that movement will be negative. That will be movement will be minus F into X. So this is the couple. So we are talking here for the Varangian's theorem right now. So Varangian's theorem, though we have studied in the 2B practical or 2C practical, that means movement of all the forces means if there are n number of forces F1, F2, F3, F4 acting at a point, they can be concurrent, they can be non-concurrent, and if they have some movement about some point O, let us say F x1, x2, x3 are the distance. So F1, x1, F2, x2. So these are the movement of the individual forces. So these forces have some resultant. So let us say it is R, and the distance which is a perpendicular distance of that force from the point O is, let us say it's x bar. So law of movement, or you can say the Varangian's theorem, said that movement of all the individual forces should be equal to the movement of the resultant force. This is simply the Varangian's theorem. So this you can see the definition, Varangian's theorem or the law of movement. It comes in examination of 2 marks. Explain Varangian's theorem, then simply, or you can say it's law of movement also, that we have verified in the 2C practical in the lab yesterday, if you can remember. See, there are number of and F1, F2, F3, F4 and up to Fn. They are in n number of forces which are acting. So this is the definition. You can say if a number of coplanar, in bracket we can say concurrent or non-concurrent forces are acting on a body, then the algebraic sum of their movement. See very carefully. Then the algebraic sum of the movement of all the forces. What are the forces which are acting here? F1, F2, F3, F2, Fn. And what is the perpendicular distance of this from the point O? Let us say this is R. Okay. So this so in the plane of force is equal to the moment of the resultant about this same point. So same point here is O, about which we are calculating the moment. So let us say the resultant of all these forces F1, F2, F3, F4 up to Fn is capital R. This is the resultant. So hence summation of moment, we have just written a moment here, we have not written here the formula part. Okay, that's why there is no multiplication of R is here. Summation of moment bracket F1, F2 up to Fn should be equal to summation of M into R. R is the resultant. This is the resultant force of the all the forces. So about any point in the same plane. So this is the same plane and this is the same point here O. So this is the definition. If anybody asks you in examination, that simply you have to write the definition. If a number of coplanar concurrent or non-concurrent forces are acting on a point or the body, then the algebraic sum of moments of all the forces about a point in the plane of force is equal to the moment of the resultant about the same point. What is the same point here? This is the point here is O, about which we are actually calculating the moment, and plane here is XY plane. So plane is same. So that's why they are coplanar. And concurrent means because they are all acting from the common point. So they can also act from the different point from here, but in the diagram we have shown that they are acting at the common point. So hence this is summation m should be equal to summation m into r. R is the point, or because R is the resultant we are saying here. So proof you can see very simple. Consider the n number of forces, let us say F1, F2, F3 up to Fn. They are the concurrent forces meeting at a point A. Then the resultant is given as the vector sum of individual forces. So we have writing the resultant here. This is the resultant part here. F1, F2, F3, F4 up to Fn, because we have taken the n number of forces here. So it can be up to n. So this is the resultant of all the individual forces here we have written here. Then the movement of resultant about the origin. This is the origin point here. So we are calculating the movement, and the distance of all these forces from this point O is r. So movement of resultant about the origin is r into capital R. Here we are saying only for the resultant part. This is resultant here, and the distance is r from the movement or from the origin O. So MO will be equal to how much? R into capital R, where capital R is the resultant of the all forces. So R can be written as R vector, or can be written as, you can see this value we have substituted here, F1 plus F2 plus up to Fn. So directly we can write it here. MO should be equal to, if we multiply here, RF1 plus RF2 plus up to RFn. So what is this? You can see here, these are the movement of the individual forces. F1 into R, F2 into R, plus F3 into R, and up to Fn into R. So hence it is proved, or we can say that summation of R vector into Fi. Here the I is n number of forces which can be acting on the any body. So this is the proof, and this is very simple proof. And if anybody asks you on the examination or in the viva, simply you have to define this definition. What is Waddington's theorem? Summation of all the movement of all the forces about a point in the plane should be equal to the moment of their resultant about the same point. So this is how you have to derive, or this is very simple proof of the Waddington's theorem, or it can also be called as law of movement. So this this is a very important theorem. It might come in the examination of 2 or 3 marks. So this theorem is clear to you, Waddington's theorem or the law of movement?
Yes.
So now I am solving one numerical, very simple numerical based on this Waddington theorem. Application part, you must not too much you have to think about it. We are just concentrating on the numerical part here. This is a very simple numerical, so we are not going to discuss this numerical. This is very simple. Here what we have done, I will come to it later on. See this numerical and try to solve this. This is only numerical that you have to do. Reduce the given system of forces acting on the beam AB. Reduce the given system of forces acting on the beam AB to an equivalent force coupled system at the point A, and second, an equivalent force coupled system at the point B. So can you able to do this problem? Do you understand the meaning of this question?
Sir, explain once couple system.
Yeah, couple system is force couple system means force is there and also a couple whose movement is also there, that is been symbolized. So I can show you here, if a force couple system means if force can be like that, force can be like that, force can be like that, or if force vector can be like that, or with this force a couple will be there. So when we are writing a couple, we are writing only its movement part. Okay, so I have explained you in the previous slide. When we are writing for the couple, we are writing only the movement part. Movement part means either it can be called clockwise or it can be anti-clockwise. You remember one example that I have told you. This is a couple here. Okay, let us it is F and F, and distance is x. So how you will make the ABD of this couple? At this point, simply you have to draw a movement, because the sense is clockwise, it is rotating clockwise. So directly you will write here movement should be equal to F into X, and direction here it will be negative. Why? Because it is trying to rotate in the clockwise direction. So this is the meaning of force couple system. Means a force will be there and plus a couple will be there, and couple you cannot you should not write the couple directly. You have to write only in the movement part, or cause the equivalent movement. So this is the actual meaning of force couple system. This is the force couple system. Okay, this is the force couple system. Okay, this is the force couple system. This is the force, or you can say this is the force couple system. We are just drawing the force, direction of force, and plus a couple, and whose movement can be clockwise or can be anti-clockwise. We have to say. So we have to convert this beam. So can you able to do this problem now?
So we are doing.
Yes, sir.
Try to do it. Otherwise, I will tell you. Very simple problem. What you have to do? You have to apply equation of statics that we always apply. Okay, apply equation of statics here simply, because without that you cannot able to find the forces. Okay, and when we are asking for the couple system, when the couple will come, when there is a movement. So for that we also need movement equation. Fine. So we have to calculate this equivalent force couple system at point A. That means we have to calculate the movement at the point A. Apply these three equations on this beam. So now you can do it.
What are the answers?
I will tell you. Let others also solve.
Okay.
So RB is equal to 357.14.
And what is movement?
1625, sir.
According to you, RB, if I resolve it here, if I mark it here, this is Fx, this is Fy, and this is RB, or you can say simply. So if I go for Fx, Fx is simply 0. There is no other force here. Okay, and simply see here what you have to see. There is no support here, so you cannot write here HA, VA or RB. So directly you have to calculate Fy, because there is no force here, or you can say there is no support here. When there is no support here, there is no need to write HA, VA or RB. Directly you can solve it here. What is Fy? Minus 100 plus 500 minus 750 minus 600. Fine. Similarly, calculate movement.
So plus 600 नहीं होगा?
हाँ sir, plus 600 होगा.
Yes sir, plus 600.
I have just written here little mistake. Okay. Sorry. Then I have just reversed it here. Plus 100 minus 500 plus 750 and minus 600. This is the actual. Because forces which is coming upward, I have told you na, the positive, negative. So minus 100, sorry, plus 100, this is plus 100, minus 500, plus 750, minus 600. So calculated, you will get the value of Fy, and similarly 250, and summation MA. Summation MA will be how much? Minus, or you can say here it is plus 100 into 2 minus 500 into 3.
Sir, it is 2,500.
Yes sir, 2500 clockwise around A.
Minus 600 into 3, 4 and 7. So after calculating it What are the values I am showing to you?
Sir, won't
Minus
we take
250. Yeah.
sir, won't we take RB in the moment equation?
No. I have told you because there is no support here. Na? If there is support here, if the support like here, if the support here, then only you can take it. If there is support here, then only you have to take. But there is no support here, so no need to take the support. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Sir, summation of movement is coming positive 2500.
Positive 2500.
Yes,
Let
sir.
us see the answer. Yes. Here it is coming minus. There is no issues. Whatever it is coming. Okay. So I am just rubbing it here. Have you written on this? Should I rub this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. See the answers and see the actual conversion of equivalent force coupled system at the point A.
Sir, why it is coming negative?
See this? $200, you just calculate it.
Sir, it is coming clockwise only, na?
Yeah,
So
it is positive, it is clockwise. Okay. Now, I think this is here the if it is negative clockwise, if it is
so they are taking positive anti-clockwise, I think.
no shoes, no shoes. So this is how you have to make it for the equivalent system couple at A. Similarly, can you do it for B?
Yes, sir, it's coming 750.
Yes, sir, we have
Yeah.
done.
Okay. This is how you have to make it for the A and B. So now it is clear Bellingham theorem and how you have to find the resultant of non-concurrent forces. And now I will be sharing you the that is all from my side for the first module, 50% of the first module, and that's why I'm running slow because you have to solve the assignment also. So on Wednesday I will be starting the friction. So I am now sharing you with the uh, assignment. I am just showing the assignment and I will share the assignment with you. This is assignment number 1. I will be sharing on MS Team and also I will be giving or mailing it to the CR also on its mail ID. Is it visible now?
Yes, sir.
This is assignment number 1. I am giving you 2 assignment. Resultant of 2 concurrent force system is there. You can all these you can see the questions and answers are also there. And in around I think go down. Total number of questions from this is 31. Okay. 31 questions are there for the assignment number 1. And in the you can say in the last we have a triangle law, parallelogram law, and polygon law. I think you have you can easily write definitions of them. There is no need for you to discuss these 3 laws. And apart from that, you try to solve the numericals for this the questions.
Sir?
See, yeah,
सर जो क्वेश्चन नहीं होंगे उन्हें छोड़ दें.
you can leave it and we can discuss them in the lab.
Okay, sir.
Fine. Whatever questions you're not able to solve it, we will discuss. Majority of questions. It's not like that if every student is saying that not able to solve this problem, so I will not going to discuss that problem. I will be discussing only those problems which are majorly not solved by the student. For example, if let us say question number 11 is not able to solve by the maximum number of students, then I will solve this problem in the class like way. Okay.
Okay, sir.
This is the assignment number 1 for you. You can just make a glimpse here, then I will share it. I think this you can do it very easily. For this part, question number I think 13. Question number 13, and I think yes. Figure number 3. Do you know the meaning of the 1 and 1? Inclined here 1, and this is also here 1. What is the meaning of this?
So the angle of this vector is 45 degrees.
45 degree.
Yes, 45 degree, or you can say directly this is perpendicular, this is base. You can directly calculate angle very easily. Okay. Similarly,
Yes,
here
sir.
1 and 2 perpendicular is there, base is this. Okay. So you can easily calculate the angle for this force. Similarly for this force. So this is the only trick here. Otherwise, there is no issue in that. I think you can easily calculate the questions. Very easy questions are there. Now I am sharing the second assignment also. I am just showing it to you, and I will share it on MS Team and also with your CR. This is the first assignment, and the second assignment is here. This is the second assignment. Equilibrium of coplanar force system. Beam, so basically they are the sphere problems. Okay, sphere is there, very easy. You can do it. First question. I think you can easily make the free body diagram of the first question.
Yes, sir.
C at
Yes,
point
sir.
C, RC, RD, and here it is simple. R is RAB, है ना? So you can easily do it. Second question, and then Lami's theorem you have to apply here. Three forces are there meeting at a point. Then apply the Lami's theorem here. Apply the Lami's theorem here. Then so you can see all these problems. And in this sheet you have around just you have to use our concept what we have discussed for the sphere problems. This type of problem, question number 19, question number 16 we have discussed in the class. You can see question number 16 and question number 19.
Yes,
we
sir.
have discussed in the class, and maybe the values are different. Okay, values are different, but the type is same. Question number 18 is something different, and then 20 again we have discussed. This type of questions we have discussed in the class. Again, you can see question number 21 we have discussed just like 21. Then you have to calculate the reactions here, find the support reactions. You can easily calculate. Question number 25, 24. X batch student can easily calculate, because for the X batch I have discussed. So 5X student can easily, can you able to solve this question number 24, 25?
Yes.
X batch students whose lab with me, mechanics lab, they can easily solve the problem number 24, 25. You have to calculate only the support reactions here. 26, 27 question number, 28. You can see this is the couple here. Okay, at the question number 28 we have the couple. I have just told you how you have to solve. This is 20 kilonewton, 20 kilonewton, and distance is how much? 1 meter and 1 meter. You can see. So what will be the movement here? Can anybody tell? Can anybody tell what will be the movement here? For
Sir,
the
in question number 28.
Yeah, question number 28 for the couple, for the first couple.
40 kilonewton meter.
Yeah, 40 kilonewton, but also see distance is also there. So you have to see there 40 into 1 plus 1. This is the point or where the total this sorry couple will rotate, but the distance is how much? 1 plus 1, that is into 20. That will be how much? 20 into 1 plus 1, that is
40.
40. Okay, right? Similarly, you are saying right, but I just want to explain it. Okay, see here also, this is 0.5, 0.5. So 10 into 0.5 plus 0.5, that will be 10 kilonewton meter. Fine. This is how you have to do this problem. So in all 34 questions, 34 questions are there.
Okay.
Please mute your mic. So Sagar and this Satvik, you both are online right now.
Yes, sir.
So I will be sharing you
Yes, sir.
these two assignment, and what is your role responsibility. Uh, I am giving you 13 or you can say 15 days time, or in fact more than 15 days time. On 13th of October, that means on Tuesday, or before Tuesday, by 12th evening, try to take the assignment copy from all the students and make a note that who has not submitted to you, and make a zip file and submit to me on 13th. So try to make the file on 12th, list on 12th, so that it will be easier for you to submit me on 13th. So by 13th morning, you have to submit me whatever or how many questions solved by the students. It's not mandatory that you should solve all the problems, but you should try to solve all the problems. If you are finding difficulty, then we can discuss in the class. Okay. So the other two assignments. So I hope that first part of 50% syllabus is complete. For the first module, we are left only with the friction part that will be starting from Wednesday, and 5 to 6 lectures. Our first module will be over. Then we will start the second module. Okay.
Yes.
Should I unshare this now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So it's time is almost on the end. So tell me for this bypass student, what you want to ask from me for the beams. Let me tell you one thing. Different types of supports are there: hinge support and roller support. In this hinge support, we restrict the motion in horizontal direction and in vertical direction. So we have two directions, and in roller support we have only one direction. And we have three types of load: point load, UDL and UVL. What is the role? We have to convert the point load into UDL. Convert the UDL and UVL into point load. We just need to do these things, and I am just giving you a simple idea and how you have to calculate, and we will take the attendance. See, if we talk for the supports, we have two types of basic supports. that you will be encountered: hinge support and roller support, and 3 types of load. This is uniformly distributed load, and this is uniformly.
Sir, are you sharing any screen? It is not visible.
It's not
Yes,
visible.
sir, your screen is not visible.
Yes, sir, not visible.
Okay,
Not
okay,
visible,
sorry.
sir.
Okay, sorry. I think just I have unshared it. Okay, sorry. Just give me a second. Now it is visible.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Uniformly varying load. Fine. Symbol of hinge support is like that. Roller support is like that. In this, we restrict the motion in 2 directions. The example of door, which we have discussed yesterday for the moment also. So because of that, we have 2 reactions, HAVA according to Newton's third law, and here we restrict the motion only in the vertical direction, so we get only one reaction here, that is VB oblique RB. So this is here the example is of door, and here the example you can see of wheelchair. You can see rollers are there, luggage you can see, and that you can say rollers are also there on the luggage. If you can remember, this is luggage on the rollers. So these rollers are basically support which are providing on the object. So this is the roller support. We restrict the motion in the vertical direction, so we get only one reaction. In hinge support, we are restricting the motion in 2 directions, HAVA, so we get the two reactions here, and the symbols are like that. In the numericals, symbols will be like that. And for the loading, we have 3 types of loading: point load, UDL and UVL. Diagram is certainly like that. If this is this is point load, this is UDL, and this is UVL. 40 kilonewton per meter. Let us say this is 80 kilonewton per meter, and this is 3 meter. This is 2 meter. What is our main role? We have to resolve this, or we have to convert it into point load, and for this UDL and also this UVL. So let us say this is 50 kilonewton. So UDL means uniformly distributed load, means it is uniformly distributed, it is evenly distributed over the entire length, 2 meter, 40 kilonewton per meter. So total length is 2 meter. So we have to convert UDL over into point load. So when we are converting it into UDL, so total load will be how much? Total load will be 40 into 2, that will be 80 kilonewton. And point of application, where this UDL or the point load work, CG of total length of UDL. So what is the CG here? You can see 2 meter is the length of the UDL. So what is the CG here? 2 by 2, that will be 1 meter. Similarly, now we have to convert in, UVL into point load. Total length will be area of load triangle diagram. So what is the area here? See, half into, see, it is starting from 0. Here it is 0 kilonewton per meter, and here it is 80 kilonewton per meter, and the length is how much? 3 meter. So half into 3 is the length, and load varies from 0 to 80. So it will be 80 minus 0. So this will be how much? 120 kilonewton. And what is the point of application? Point of application will be See, in case of triangle, centroid is at 2:1 ratio, so it will be 1 by 3 of L, 2 by 3 of L. From here you have to see, this is the perpendicular, from perpendicular part it will be always 1 by 3 of L, and from the second part it will be always 2 by 3 of L. So it will be how much? 1 by 3 of L means this distance is 3 and this distance is 2. So this will be 1 meter and 2 meter. So this is the diagram. I am again making the final diagram for here. If this is the roller support here the roller support, so what will be the diagram here? This will be HA. If this is A, C, D, E, F and B. So this is 50 as it is we are writing HA, and this is VA. Why? We have seen here for the hinge support we have two reactions, HA, VA, 50. Now point, this point is C, this point is D and this point is E. And see, this is the center point. Let us say this is G1. What is we are getting here? 80 and distance is 1 meter. So this is 80 kilonewton and distance is 1 meter and 1 meter. Okay. Now for this F and this is B. This is CG here. So what is the value? 120 kilonewton. And let us say this is G2. This distance is how much? 1 meter. And this distance is 2 meter. This is how you have to make the, or you have to convert the UDL and UL into point load. This is the actual explanation how you have to do, and this is the FBD after converting the UDL UL into point load. So this is clear now. For the Y batch I am explaining this because X batch students know it very well. We have discussed it number of times in the lecture and also in the lab. So this is clear to Y batch student.
सर UVL वाला सही से समझ नहीं आया था.
In case of UVL, total load is how much? Area of the load triangle diagram. The shape is just like a triangle. You can see area of triangle is half base into height.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So half base, how much distance is 3. Height means what is the variability of load from 0 to maximum. At this point is 0 and this point is 80. So this will be half 3 into 80 minus 0. So this will be 120 kilonewton. This is total load. And what is the point of application? For the point of application, we have to see this. This is the triangle here. For the triangle, CG is lying at 2:1 ratio. You can say 1 by 3 and 2 by 3. So 1 by 3 of L and 2 by 3 of L. This is the point of application. So how we have to take 1 by 3 and 2 by 3? 1 by 3 will be, if this is a perpendicular and this is centroid, so 1 by 3 will be this distance 1 by 3 of L, and after this point to this point final is 2 by 3 of L. So 1 by 3 of L is here is 1 meter and 2 by 3 of L here is 2 meter. So this is how you have to solve the problem. This is for UVL 120 and 1 meter 2 meter, and this is for UDL 80 and 1 meter and 1 meter. So I hope this support and loading part is clear to you, how you have to solve it in the assignment also.
Sir, how did you
Yeah, tell.
Sir, how did you calculate the point of application for UDL?
See, for UDL, what we are saying here, it is sorry, it is uniformly distributed, means evenly distributed over the entire length. So length here is 2 meter, so it is evenly distributed. So what will be the point of application for the point load? That will be at the center of the beam or the center of the UDL. This is by common sense, because it is uniformly distributed or evenly distributed on the over entire length of the UDL. That's why the point will be point of application of the point load will be at the center. That's why we have to take it as center. That will be 2 by 2. It is 1 meter.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So
Sir,
yes, you can make a note of it. Yeah. Yeah.
Sir, in UVL we to take 80 minus 0. So what does we can change the value of 0 depending on what? Can we change it?
No, you cannot change, because according to question here it is 0. See, I am just making you once again clear.
I get it. I understand.
Get it?
Okay.
Okay. Fine, fine. So it is clear now. Should I stop the slide now and take the attendance?
Sir, just
Why?
a minute. I am noting down. Please move
oh,
to the next slide.
okay, you just make a note of it. I am just taking the attendance also. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, please upload the notes on MS Team.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah, just remind the CR to tell me to do this. Okay, I just forget it every time. Just ask the CR to remind me today. Okay, then I will upload. I will also upload this assignment also. Just tell the CR to remind me in the afternoon.
Sir,
So
I
roll number
asked
2.
him yesterday. Sir, I asked
Yeah.
him yesterday to remind you
Okay.
on the group. I
Actually,
messaged.
okay. But maybe CR had not remind me, or maybe I forget. But today I will be doing it by 3 p.m. All the notes, handwritten notes, assignment, and the this PPT also. So roll number 291. 291 is there.
Present, sir, present.
292,
Present, sir.
295, 296,
Present, sir.
297,
Present, sir.
298,
Present, sir.
299,
Present, sir.
300,
Present, sir.
301, 302,
Present, sir.
303, 306,
Present, sir.
307,
Present, sir.
8, 308,
Present, sir.
309, 310,
Present, sir.
3
310.
okay, 311,
Present, sir. 311 present.
312,
Present, sir.
313,
Present, sir.
314,
Even present, sir.
316, 316, 317,
Present, sir.
319,
Present, sir.
320,
Present, sir.
321,
Present, sir.
322, 322,
Present, sir.
324,
Present, sir.
325,
Present, sir.
326, 328,
Present, sir.
329,
Present, sir.
330,
Sir, 330 present.
31, 31,
Present, sir. Present.
33, 34,
Present, sir.
35,
Present, sir.
36,
Present, sir.
36, 37,
Present, sir.
Sir, present.
39, okay, 39, 40,
Present.
40,
Present.
40,
Present,
Hemang,
sir.
41,
Present, sir.
42, 42, Adil, 44,
Sir, 42 I am present.
okay, 44, 46,
Present, sir. 46.
47,
Present, sir.
48,
Present, sir.
49,
49 present, sir.
50,
Present, sir.
51,
51 present, sir.
52, 53,
Present, sir.
55, 54, Bhavesh Singh,
Present, sir.
56,
Present, sir.
and 57, Sarthak.
Present, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
Sir,
can you
please
confirm
repeat
the
that.
absentees of absentees?
Absentees is 294 is not here, 301, 303, 309,
Sir,
301,
301 present.
301.
One.
Why you have not attended roll call?
Sir, network issue, sir. Network issue.
316 not here, and there's a 344. All are present apart from this.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, okay,
Thank you.
students.
Thank you, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, I have done, sir.